We know that the temperature has been rising already 1.2 degrees, and we have always been breaking records in key greenhouse gases, and out of those, of course, carbon dioxide is most important. And it's a pleasure to address you, young people who are interested in climate issues, and I think that you are doing a great job in raising the awareness related to climate change, and you are also key players in finding solutions to this problem that we are facing.
El movimiento pop, Protect Our Planet, es un nombre tan poderoso y atractivo que nos mueve a actuar por el planeta. Queremos recordar a los jóvenes que el planeta Tierra es un planeta único, irrepetible. There is no planet B. Tenemos este solo planeta. Sentimos que tenemos que trabajar mucho más para hacer realidad aquellas metas propuestas en el Acuerdo de París que se ha mencionado, pero también las metas que los jóvenes con mucha mayor visión están proponiendo.
We are part of nature. And if we don't protect nature, we will not be protected. So the most important change that we need is to rethink our relationship with nature. Now that basic change in the way we approach development has not yet happened. We have not changed our attitude to the relationship between nature and development. We want millions of Greta Thunbergs all over the world.
To the young leaders, to the youth, in order to achieve concrete results. And we think, as the Permanent Secretariat of the World Summit of Nobel Peace Laureates, we strongly believe that it can be done through peace education and the promotion of a culture of peace through the conferences like yours.
And our goal is basically to connect with researchers and mentors and innovate and think of new solutions to use artificial intelligence and machine learning, as well as other emerging technologies, to help fight back against climate change and improve climate resilience across the world, making life better for people everywhere.
You will need to understand how to handle leadership in a situation, in a paradigm in which, as I said earlier, the only person interested in leading is you.
Everything open to everyone, even if the conventional media don't want to present that. So that also could be a good tool for.
They have made a huge conservation area in the Indonesian island of Sumatra, where they conserve 1 square meter of rainforest.
I think leadership is a process that can be learned. Starts with our aspirations. We have the aspiration has the power to create circumstances, has the power to bring the opportunities that we need.
दिलासा नहीं परिणाम चाहिए समुद्र सर्वराम चाहिए घर से वंचित काम चाहिए हवा क्यों मारे जान चाहिए क्यों नदियों में काला पानी उदाहरण देखो यमुना रानी क्यों नहीं सक्षम नदी पुरानी यारों सच क्यों साफ ना पानी
Standing up to end climate change. For the short period of time I have been part of the family, I have witnessed enthusiasm and empowerment of youth to acknowledge their need to take part in the climate action and bring up many more voices as activists against it. Keep mentoring and guiding us so that we can open up the eyes of the upcoming generation as well to see the need to address climate change.
So what we have to do as the youth movement is empower the communities with knowledge about the companies that are coming in and destroying your livelihood are the climate crisis, and polluting your air and your water are the climate crisis. So if you want a better quality of life, then we all have to fight the climate crisis together.
As well as some science behind climate change. To mitigate climate change, systems must change. We need a greater, bigger voice from the majority to join in the youth climate movement.
And I love life, and I love life on this planet, and I wish for this planet to be enjoyed by many more generations to come. My blog is my way of taking a stance against climate change, and I focus on Sustainable Development Goal number 13.
What am I going to prioritize? My mental health, my kind of physical and mental stability, or this issue that is not only affecting me? How much are we willing to take before action is seen? We are done with taking those shots, and that's when we need action.
Específicos de aquí al 30, como los que Biden acaba de mencionar, con un plan maravilloso de energía limpia y justicia ambiental, así le denomina a su proyecto, invirtiendo $500 mil millones. Ese es el plan, y es la forma como realmente se puede realizar las acciones.
Did you know that the atmosphere is polluted? Did you know that groundwater is contaminated? You might not care much about these issues, but beware, the pollutants have made it to our tissues. It's present everywhere now, it's degrading a sphere. It also kills 1 million birds and sea animals every year, yet the increase in its usage still remains drastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about plastic.
Think globally, act locally. And so in our backyards, in our communities, in our states, in our, there's plenty of problems to solve. And, there's a little bit you can do as an individual.
Queremos la vida marina, los peces son muy divina. Abrir los ojos y ver con corazones cuáles son las razones. El mar lleno con plásticos y no tenemos acciones drásticos. In your city, no fish, no bird, no seal, look pretty. I mean you, the youth, los jóvenes. Juntos, let's together address these puntos, clean the seas. This is the moment you've got to seize.
So we need to raise awareness about the plastic pollution crisis. We need to make people aware about it.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, the coming generations also want to discover, they want to travel, they want to meet friends around the world, and we will keep on consuming.
প্রথম যুদ্ধটা দেখি রসায়নে
There is a positive side to it. If nothing else, it's made people realize how important innovation is. And that really you need to be able to be resilient and deal with things that you didn't expect to have to deal with.
Hello friends, the earth and its resources have been misused and abused. Climate change is real.
Now, let me start by stating plainly that there is no escaping the reality that the world is in a mess right now. Yesterday, in his speech on the state of the planet delivered at Columbia University, the UN Secretary General
Pop Family is a platform where leads to such valuable keywords hold true. We spoke about intergenerational relationships, the traditional wisdom. You also touched about the happiness quotient and how it is so much important for the youth.
Do you want me to shake? Do you want me to dance? Do you want me to shake? Do you want me to dance?
Do you want me to shake? Do you want me to